Questions?
How satisfying is this win considering everything that's been going on?
What do you think? What do they say about payback? What do they say about payback? Sometimes it's a bitch, right? Very, very happy. I thought it was first half was tremendous performance. Expected Seattle to come out and do what they did in the second half. They've got a lot of pride. A quality team, top quality organisation. The coach has been at the top end of the coaching spectrum for a number of years, and I expected them to come after us and pin us back and create chances and score a goal. We've got too many quality players not to score a goal, and as I say, good team, unbelievable performance from us. First half I thought quality was there, second half couldn't get a hold of the ball, they dominated most of the play, but dug deep, showed a lot of character, and very, very happy with the 3 points.
How important was it to get, I mean, you've been wanting to get off to a good start, to have a 2-zip lead for the first time this year?
I think that when you go through a little bit of a barren spell that we've went, and let's not forget, we're not getting pumped 4-0 every week and battered and embarrassed. We've created a lot of chances in the last few weeks, in the last few games, and just not managed to put the ball in the back of the net for whatever reason. And today we get the 2 opportunities and we go 2-0 up, and to be honest with you, I think that we showed an unbelievable amount of character. There's been a lot of things wrote this week, a lot of things said, and for me, actions speak louder than words. And when you tell me that players are not playing for me, didn't see anybody not playing for me today. And I took my hat off to them in the locker room. I said, not about tactics, not about coaching, just sheer hard work, determination, and they got their just rewards today because they got 2 quality goals.
John, how good do you feel right now about the strikers that you have with Boyd and Faceto and Mwanga? I mean, how confident do you feel in that group?
Obviously somebody's very happy through there. I don't think it's a locker room, but somebody's pretty happy. As I say, I think that we see them on a daily basis. We see them scoring goals in training, but it's no good just doing it in training, you've got to do it in the games. I think Chris Boyd had a great finish, coming across the 6, that's what Chris Boyd does. I've seen him doing it 150, 170 times in his career at the top level, and I've seen time and time again, you get him chances, he puts the ball in the back of the net. He's had a little barren run. I think, as I said, there's been a lot of harsh criticism directed towards all of us here, and I think we could just see a little bit of change in his mentality this week about, you know, wanting to score and really wanting to put the ball in the back of the net. And there's nothing better than scoring a goal down at that end against your biggest rivals and then celebrating with the fans down there. I think the 2 guys will probably tell you the same thing. Tremendous feeling.
And while it's great to win, obviously, and score too quickly, is that part of the frustration of coaching? You know, where were these performances in some of the earlier losses or draws?
Well, as I say, I think that we've suffered a little bit from our own problems, that we've had chances, not, you know, it's fully documented. I think we had, you know, we never had Boydie throughout the spring training. We had a few guys injured. We picked up, you know, important knocks to guys like, knocks to important players like Songo, Alisson. They've struggled with injuries, and try to get your best 11 on the field and get them match fit during the season is a tough thing to do. But as I say, I think I look at the performance today. I think everybody was fully committed to that Timbers uniform, fully committed to the cause, and you can't deny us the 3 points today. I thought we were very good.
Was that nastiness at the end just part of the rivalry?
I don't know, I didn't see anything. I've seen a few people throwing handbags around. You know, it's like everybody pushes each other. You would just like someone just to put one on somebody's chin, you know, and get it over and done with. You know, if you're going to throw handbags at 12 paces, then you might as well just say, you know what, me and you will meet up the tunnel after the game and let's get it on. But you know, nobody ever seems to do that.
John, what does it say about the team that Seattle came at you guys pretty hard in the second half, and you managed even after the goal? Because that's been a problem in the past, and giving up late goals, but you guys persevered through that.
Well, as I say, they've got some of the best players in the league playing for their team. You know, I said that to Alonso after the game. He's top football. Covers every blade of grass on the field, makes tackles, you know, puts people under pressure, tracks box to box. He runs 60 yards and then tracks 80 yards. You know, good player. Montero's another one in a quiet day today, but any given time can drop a shoulder, beat 2 or 3 players and create something or score something. So you're going to expect them to come at you in the second half. That's what quality teams do. And they're a more experienced team than us. They've been the distance, they've won Open Cups. We're a lot younger than them in terms of, you know, as a club, as a team. And you only get experience by playing the game, and this is what our young guys are finding out, that these big games will stand them in great stead for the future.
John, we saw what Chris Boyd was able to do today. I mean, what do you feel that Mwanga and Facito do add to that striking core?
Well, Danny, Michael runs the channels well. You know, a little bit obviously different from Danny. Danny plays with his back to goal, very well links up. But he's another one that hasn't played a lot this year for Philly. We need to get him fitter and stronger. Once we do that, we'll see the true Danny Mwanga. We're very, very happy to have him here. He's a young player. You know, we've got a lot of young players. That's what you mustn't forget. You know, Michael Facito has been through a top-class organisation in Seattle, and they didn't want to lose him when they traded the rights for Eddie Johnson. But he runs channels. He's a pest. You know, he puts people under pressure when you knock a long, hopeful ball over the top and you're under pressure. He chases centre backs down, he makes them kick the ball out of bounds, and all of a sudden you've got the ball 60, 70 yards up the field. He releases pressure. And I always say that left-footed players are always a little bit different and a little bit more creative. They strike a nicer ball, in my opinion. And the way he was finishing this week, I know he was like a little man possessed, and he was unlucky actually with Songo. Clipped him through at the top of the 18, not to have got his shot off and got himself a goal. I thought he would have thoroughly deserved one today.
Last one for John, please.
Do you know what the status is on Hassan?
Yeah, possibly a pulled hamstring, but you know, these injuries can be deceiving at times. It might be cramp. Who knows? Dr. Greenleaf is looking at him as we speak, and once I leave you guys, I'll get in there and find out what the full extent of the injury is.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you guys.